We still stay in the line.
So if you're like me, just getting back into the Gray Zone Warfare, you're probably broke. Like, really broke. No gear, no money, stash looking sad. Yeah, we've all been there. So today I'm going to show you a loot run that you can do with just a pistol. Low risk, easy to run, and a solid way to build yourself back up. We're in the Midnight Sapphire Villas. Let's get into it. For this run, you're going to land at Hotel 1 and start by making your way up to the Overlook. I did this run with a Mosin I picked up off a body and some meds. I had a few common keys I got off some guards, but apart from that, no armor, bag, or gear of any kind. Now once you reach the Overlook, use whatever gun you took with you and take out the guard with a clean headshot. Then you're free to take the rifle and gear to get you started. After you finish looting the guard, you want to look down at the pathway below, between the waterfalls and rest area. Most runs there'll be a patrol of 3 guards. I didn't see them from above, but after working my way down there, was able to locate them. With those guards taken out, you want to quickly loot them to have better close range weapon and some more gear to work with. I'm doing this video on PvE to keep it easy, but if you do this on PvP, you're going to need to move quicker before too many enemy players catch on to what you're up to. Once you reach the rest area, you'll need to clear out the next group of guards. Again, if you're on PvE, take a little more time, do it slowly, and those on PvP, try to be as efficient as possible so you can get in and out as quick as you can. On this guard, I found our first valuable. My focus with this run is trying to get as much money as possible, so I'm going to be focusing on these. However, you can prioritize ammo or weapons if that's what you're looking for. Once you reach the main road ahead, you're going to have to fight another group in the pavilion in front of you. This group is a little more difficult than the previous squads due to their distance and positioning. You typically won't want to spend any of your time going out to loot them though, as this will put you in the open and take a while. After verifying that you're safe, you're going to want to hook a left out the gate and start working your way through the small villas, looking for valuables and supplies. I ended up cutting a lot of the footage of the small villas out and just highlight the key loot I grabbed, since most of what you'll find in them is food, water, meds. But on the 4th small villa, I decided to ditch my second weapon for a larger backpack and hopefully get more money out of the run. After we finished looting those small villas, I went to one of the main stops on this run, Kate Villa. The one thing to keep in mind with the stop is as soon as you open the door, a very loud alarm will go off alerting the entire area, both players and AI, that you are there. This locked room I opened is the Kate Villa key, which I found on one of my previous runs through here. It isn't needed, but any keys you get will give you more chances to earn cash. In the room I found a piece of military tech, but ended up choosing to leave it due to its large size and relatively low value. However, under the desk I did find a purse, and these things can be gold mines based on which jewelry and valuables you get out of them. Man, dude, you got me for a second there. Here, that side's still clear. Go on. That moment right there is the one thing that will hurt a run. Somebody else had snuck in after the alarms went off, and I had to skip the second half of that building, which can have a good chunk of valuables. Also, as I went through the rest of the run, I kept running into already looted containers, meaning we missed out on a good chunk of money. This became really evident the next villa. I was able to find one valuable, but apart from that, everything that I checked had already been looted, so I decided to just keep moving on. My next stop was Villa Marta. This one appeared unlooted, and I even had the garage key, which was a really big win for this run.
Something about it didn't sit right. Way it all went down that night. Too quiet where it shouldn't be. Too easy getting out clean. I've had runs go worse than that. Still don't think about them like this. But this one stuck a little bit like I missed something I can't fix. I keep running it back again. Trying to see what I did and then it didn't sit right. Don't know why. Just something in the back of my mind. I made it out, I'm still fine. So why is it still playing on a loop tonight? Left early, didn't overstay. Did exactly what I say I'd do. But it don't feel like I got away. Feels like something followed through.
Since we were getting full, I decided to make our last stop of this run Villa Anna Jana. This villa has a group of guards out back, but you can also use it as a way to leave Midnight Sapphire by hopping the fence.
Like it shoulda didn't sit right. Don't know why. Just something in the back of my mind. I made it out, I'm still fine. So why is it still playing on a loop tonight? Leaves a mark. Some don't let you walk away.
With the group of guards out back dead, I continued looting the villa and thankfully was able to find a decent amount of valuables to save the run.
What I missed or what I don't, but it's still there in the quiet. Every time I close my eyes at night. Yeah, yeah.
After I finished looting the villa, I decided to go out back and try to change out my weapon. Unfortunately, I had missed one of the guards sneaking into the backyard, so I had to deal with him before escaping.
Don't need noise, don't need speed. Just enough to let me breathe. One step in, one step out. Keep it quiet, keep it down. I've learned not to overthink what you miss if you blink. Just stay steady, stay away.
After getting down the hill, I decided to proceed south and worked my way east underneath Midnight Sapphire so I could get back up to Hotel 1 where we landed and return the main base. Now that we made it back to Hotel 1, I will meet you guys back at main base and we can go over how much we made from this run. Once we got back to base, if I don't count the cash I had in my pocket, we had about $24,000 in the bank. So I just finished unloading everything and then tried to sell it to the best trader for the job. A few of them I may have sold to traders I need reputation with, but for the most part I tried to get as much as I could out of everything. I didn't sell a lot of the gear though, just because it wasn't worth a ton and I figured I'd just keep it on hand. After getting everything sold off, we went from 24K up to 58K, getting us about $34,000 profit. Definitely would have been a lot more if we had not been contested. Thank you guys for watching. This is my first Gray Zone Warfare video, so if you got any tips or feedback, just let me know. I also currently streaming Gray Zone Warfare on Twitch if you want to swing by and watch me suffer live. Have a great night.